ETV Sports presents Eagan Wildcat Girls Soccer. Tonight, the Wildcats take on the Shakopee Sabres.
Defense junior number 14, Nora McClune. Defense junior number 17, Brooke Peplinski. And defense senior number 18, Lauren Rozak. The Wildcats assistant coach is David Juarez, and the head coach of the Eagan Wildcats is Turk Ozturk. Ladies and gentlemen, your Eagan Wildcats.
A couple things to look at for tonight's game. The Shakopee Sabres are coming into this match, and they're stepping up their game as a club. They've got a mix of seniors, sophomores, 3 freshmen on the squad. Some they're trying to find their way. They've got good balance coming back with their forward midfield. They've got some untested players back on defense that need some varsity experience and need some varsity game time. And so they've got a big challenge with a Wildcat squad that has come out kind of running. Coach Ozturk, following a couple of state championships, last year lost in the section finals to Rosemont team in kind of I won't say disappointing fashion, but they felt they could have won that game and advanced once again to the state tournament. I think the Wildcats, they're still looking for some chemistry. Both teams, if you look at these girls, they're coming from playing on a lot of different clubs. Shakopee has girls from, MTA, Minneapolis, literally probably 8 or 9 different clubs represent their varsity roster. And if you look at the Eagan Wildcats, a lot of girls play Eagan Wave soccer, Dakota Rev soccer, and some Burnsville soccer. But summer soccer is a different game than high school girls soccer. The possession is a little bit different. The speed of the game at the high school level is much more pressure, high-paced soccer. So get ready for the kickoff. That's Shakopee in their away reds, moving from right to left on the screen, and the ball comes down. Wildcats play it up. Wildcats, again, they're looking for some more solid play in the midfield. Coach Ozturk loves his midfielders to take control of a game and kind of be locked down in the middle of the field. Offensively, Turk finds great reward in a 1-0 victory. The fans love the 5-0 victories, but his success will speak for itself on the field with wins and losses and building a team and doing some things that he feels they need to do as a team to win games. Shakopee comes out in a 4-3-3 formation. Here's the ball played up to Molly Bush, which brings the ball down, a little bit of a body. Actually, nice play there. Defender number 13, Jessica Fallon. And she ran right with Molly Bush, shoulder to shoulder, a little bit of a bump, but she outmuscled her. Cross coming in here, headed out, and there's a corner kick now for Eagan.
Ball out of bounds. Over the end line off the Sabres. Corner kick for the Wildcats. This will be their first of the game from the near side.
Lauren Rozak set to take this corner kick.
With the corner kick for the Wildcats.
Turk does spend a lot of time on set plays, and he knows the importance of that to get the offense going. This is played deep to Molly Bush, who was making a run, and cleared out nicely by Shakopee. Ball played to the outside. This is Abby Fulda, their leading scorer, all-conference player from last year. Definitely a scoring threat and a senior captain. Number 16, Danny Hennon with the throw-in. Ball comes in, tap back to the outside. Hennon with the cross. And a header right on goal. Megan Plaschko plays that nice. And there's a couple of girls that bonked heads. This always hurts. It was number 10, Bailey Bakken for Shakopee. I didn't quite see who was back there. It looks like number 14, Nora McLuhan on the receiving end of that. Aggressive play by both players. Nothing dirty there. Kick by Plashko out to midfield. Brought down nicely. It was Amanda Conkle and foul called.
The Sabres free kick for the Wildcats.
Long ball played up, looking for Bush. Keeper comes out, and she'll make the save. Good read there by goalkeeper. This ball headed back. Bush having it hop over her head. Rosak with the control. Good turn. That was Julia Barger. Ball cleared out. Good step by the Wildcats. Good battle in the midfield there. Closing space, give and go. Touch it back outside. Oh, ball played across to Bush just over her head. And cleared out by Shakopee. Good looking there. Good patience by the Wildcats. Shakopee defense played it solid. Flick on by Bush. Picked up by Barger. Barger with a little bit of a push from behind. She'll get called for the foul.
Whistle, foul on the Wildcats. Free kick for the Sabres. Free kick will be taken by the goalkeeper, Sam Casquera.
Goal kick made, or free kick made. Knocked down by Poplinski. Schoberg on the far side. And throwing coming from Saya Hutton. Ball cleared out by Breeze. Bush trying to turn with it. Good defense there. Good defensive pressure shown by Kayla Hugmo, senior defender.
Sabres foul on the Wildcats.
Hugmo with the free kick. Ball played in right to the top of the box, and Plashko calmly plays it. Megan Plashko with the kick. And that's a goalkeeper that has had a couple of years of playing time behind her, and she doesn't seem to ever get too shook up back there. Her athleticism is one thing, but keeping her mind in the game, keeping her team right in front of her, big help having a field general like that back there running the show. Bush gives chase and cleared out by Helgmo. I got to get that right. Helgamo. I'll get it right. Throwing for Shakopee. Hutton with the throw. Looking for number 9. Sarah Tului. Ref is calling every little touch and bump. So the game's kind of slowed down to a screeching halt here, but we'll see if we can get some running and gunning going pretty soon. Good control by Poplinski. And there's long ball looking for Bush to flick it on. Throwing Wildcats on the far side. Nora McClune with it. Giving chase, Grace Schoberg on the far side. Off her and Sabre throwing. Good turn here. Ball in, nice nifty move. That was Amanda Conkle. And a ball just over. Just shot over. That was Molly Bush. Good look there at Jessica Millis for Shakopee. Goal kick brought down. And we had Abby McKenzie kind of run over Hutton for the Sabres. Ball giveaway. Good run in. Molly Bush trying to get her foot on it and just a little bit of a clunk.
Makes the play for Shakopee.
Actually, a nice ball in, nice run. But Helgamo did a nice job shielding her keeper and preventing Molly Bush from getting her foot on it. Good give and go there, cleared out by Wildcats. Bush with a win. Again, a little bit of a bump, and the whistle's going to blow. Rul's going to have to adjust to that. If he's going to call every touch, they have to keep their arms down, stay in their space, and use their feet to pressure the ball instead of their bodies. Ball brought down, Bailey Bakken. Over to Hennon. Back to Helgamo. We got mass substitutions coming in a minute for Shakopee. Blinsky knocks it out of bounds. And here come the subs. Now, Chris Adams, he's, I understand the 5-person sub here. He's trying to get as many people into games and working things that he possibly can. He's got to see who can play, who can't play. He's building a program here for the longevity of the program. And so he's going to run people in and out of the game on a regular basis and try and get them experience. And with he's got a few kids from each class. He's got to give everybody some playing time to build that program, and he was kind enough to talk about that earlier in the game. Ball played over. Good control there. Nice step by the Wildcats. That was number 6, Lauren Poik. Bush over to Schoberg. Schoberg to Barger. Barger making the run, slid outside. And a shot towards the far post, and a great save there, keeping this game scoreless. Nice build-up by the Wildcats. Big save by the Shakopee Sabres.
And a substitution for the Wildcats onto the field, number 16, Jess Van Wyk. And the off will be number 7.
Here's a look at it again. Shot label for that far corner. Julia Barger, nice leg on that. She made her run. Wally did a nice job finding her on the outside, and good shot on goal. Good scoring chance for the Wildcats. Throwing again, coming from the far side. That's Norma Clune. Headed out by the Sabres. And throwing Shakopee. Nice save there. Watching the high hop on turf. That might have been a little bit trickier. Big kick back up over, looking to go over the Shakopee defenders. Good turn on the far side. And it was number 17, Brooke Davies. Pressure again. Bush looking to come down with the ball. And she'll take corner kick.
Corner kick applying for the Wildcats. This will be their second of the game. To the near side.
Lauren Rosak will be taking this one again.
With corner kick for the Wildcats.
So the last time she played out high to the box. Let's see what Turk has called for this kick. And slides just over the, she was looking for the back post. Kayla Vrees was sneaking up from the outside. Goal kick for Shakopee. Good battle on the far side. There, the ref let him play. Good try on the turn, but it goes off Eagan. Ball brought down by Shakopee. Nice turn there by Addie Keeney. Good step on the outside. It's Brooke Davies. Ball's ping-ponged around in the midfield. And finally played out of bounds for a Wildcat throw. Linsky wins that ball. Bush taps it up. Vrees, who's now moved up top. That was a move that Coach Ozturk made a few games ago, and Kayla came in and scored the winning goal with about 30 seconds left. And he decided they need a little bit of an offensive spark, so Kayla moves up top. Ball played the outside. Nice nifty move on the inside. Good control by the Sabres. Eagan knocks it back to Megan Plashko. She'll play it up to the far side, looking for Bush. And throwing Wildcats, or throwing Shakopee. Substitutions coming into the game. Number 19, Emma Schutz.
Into the game, number 19, Schutz. And for the Wildcats, into the game, number 24, Elaine Cronkite.
Emma Schutz playing forward. That makes sense.
Goal kick, Wildcats.
Ball played up. Good flick on. Vrees looking to turn. Good turn by Bush, and she gets taken down. That's a free kick.
On the Sabres, free kick for the Wildcats. On the kick, Rozak, number 18.
Rozak to take the kick from the near side. Good turn. Fake shot and a left-footed shot and a goal. Looked like that was Norma Kuhn on that. And give her some credit that she brought the ball down, made a nice turn. Here it is. Makes the turn. Nice cut. And I don't think anybody was expecting her to shoot from there, but she got all of it. There's the big shot and a good cut, and boom, she laid into it. Just over the keeper, under the bar. Tough save for anybody. Good shot, good goal. Wildcats up 1-0. Ball played in Plashko.
Scoring for the Wildcats, an unassisted goal scored by number 14.
Ball stepped down. Making a turn. Good first defender, second defender there by the Wildcats. And interception. Here goes Rees. Oh, and she just gets a tap. Defender tapped it back to her own keeper. Bush with an interception. Molly taps it over. Rees gives it back to Bush. Looking to cross it and cleared out nicely by the Sabres. That's number 13 for them, Justin O'Fallon. And Rosak with the throw. Looking for Breeze, flicks it back, and cleared out by the Sabres. Try the throw in again. Breeze, flick on. Looking for help. That was number 24, Emily Cronkite. Just missed that one. Ball played up, and that's 19. Schutz. Bush now looking for that long ball to Breeze. Kayla can't quite catch up to that one. You can see Eagan trying to play that long ball, use the speed of Kayla Breeze. Substitutions coming again for Shakopee. Bailey Bakken.
Number 9, Sierra Tulumi. Coming off 11, Abby Tudor. 16, Eagan. 4, Lee Hill.
Big ball played in, cleared out nicely by Poplinski. Good touch and control there. Poplinski clogging up the middle of the field. Gets called for a handball. Turk likes that physical player, you know, playing a defensive mid position, clogging things up, not letting anything go through them. Ball played in, kicked out, flicked out. And Conkle playing it up, looking for Breeze. And Bush looking for a long ball there to an open wing, and that's Emily Cronkite running on, applying some pressure, forcing a throw in. Keeper comes out, plays the ball. Cronkite gets her pocket picked. Nice move on the far side. Davis. Brooke Davies is a new addition to the team this year for the Sabres, but looks pretty calm back there and understands what she's supposed to do and doesn't get too rattled. It's a big asset, you know, coming into high school soccer, playing at the varsity level, and being able to play with composure. A little bit of a bump there. That's got to be a foul. Shoulder to shoulder, but you're knocking people over, and he's going to call everything tonight. So that's one-on-one battle for the ball. You can go shoulder to shoulder, but not to knock someone off it. So Helgamo putting the ball in danger here. And a couple runners were late to get to that free kick. Ball played up, good win there in the midfield. Give and go, turn it back. Throw it again for the Sabres. Ball flicked out. Poplinski trying to get rid of it, and ball is played up. Freeze trying to play the bounce. Here's a good run, and ball is played up. Freeze on the run. The keeper calmly comes out, scoops it up, and knocks it back to midfield. Good ball played to the outside here. Flash go out. So possession-wise, I'd have to give the edge to Shakopee tonight. Eagan, of course, is up 1-0. And Eagan's doing a decent job in the middle of the field. Playing physical, good, solid defense. Plenty of bodies there to clean things up and clear it out. Substitutions, Grace Schoberg coming into the game, along with 4 more Shakopee Sabres, including their goal scorer, Abby Feuder.
And Sander, number 6, Saya Hutton, number 7, in the game, Mackenzie Doty, number 15.
Throw in flicked on, out of bounds. Oh, nifty move there. That was to Louis, junior player. Actually coming off an ACL tear, and foot skills wise, you'd never know that she had lost anything. Good second defender there. And the Wildcats play it up, looking for Schoberg. I'm going to butcher this name, but Sam Pesquera, the goalkeeper for Shakopee. Another nice play for her. Bush looking for Vries. Vries taps it over. There's a little through ball played in for Vries. Vries with a tap, still staying with it. Kayla still with it. turns, shoots, and a shot is right at the goal line. Just cleared out. Great individual effort there by Kayla Vries. With a slew of defenders around her. Here's the look right here. Keeper comes out. 2 defenders try clearing. Kayla keeps it alive. Turns, fires. Great play there by Hutton to save the goal and clear it. Saya Hutton. Big track star at Shakopee. And her speed helped her there. Ball played in, that'll go for a goal kick.
Goal kick for the Sabres.
Goal kick goes out of bounds, throwing for the Wildcats. Ball played up to midfield. Good touch there. A little miscommunication. Poplinski steps in. Fuda. Trying to get back. Bush looking for Vries, and here's a track. A little bit of a bouncy ball. I thought she was off to the races. Plinsky, Bush. Nice little tap through as an overlapping run, nicely made by Rosak. Good job by Shakopee coming out of that. Good step by Plinsky. Schoberg now brings it down to her foot. She'll take a shot. Smacks it off. It's like Elgamo took that one. Come back to the ball. Looking for Fuda. Rosak plays it up, and that's out of bounds. Rolling for the Wildcats. Coming up on 10 minutes left to play in the first half. Wildcats holding on to that 1-0 lead. This is a football field, but the action has been from the 10-yard line to the 10-yard line. Good battle in the middle of the field as people looking for possession, trying to build on attack. Bodied out of bounds. That was Van Wyck. There's a turn looking for the target player. Van Wyck again with a strong play. There we go, Bush with some space. Breeze making the diagonal run. Good run, opening up the middle. And one too many touches. She had, I think it was Schoberg on the far side. Good win, Poplinski. And Rosak finding space in the outside. Good touches. Kenzen Dottie recovered nicely. Senior defender there. And dangerous kick, they'll call that. So Shakopee, you know, they had some questions coming in about their defense, and I think they've held up very nicely tonight. As a full back line, each has stepped up in their own way and helped out their keeper in front of them and slowed down this Eagan offense. Good control and turn. That's a foul. It was Jessica Millis with the turn.
Shakopee.
Millis, a nice player in the middle of the field. Quick, good touches. There's an assist already this year. And ball to be played in by Helgamo. Good flick on. See if they can run it down. And just out of bounds.
Goal kick, Wildcats.
More substitutions for Shakopee in the last just over 7 minutes left in the first half. Ball played up, looking for Vries. Vries with a nice flick on, looking for Schoberg. Hutton plays it back. Inadvertently, it slides out of bounds. Speed and pressure helped make that play. Here's a look at Jessamine O'Fallon. 13 and 13 up against each other, right in front of the keeper. Ball cleared out. Van Wyck plays it back to the corner to an offside position. Or I'm sorry, throw in. Breeze, bigger touch. Schoberg gives chase and throw in for the Wildcats.
Number 16, Emily Hill, number 4. Cannon, number 3.
Good step. I think that was Hutton on the far side. She is quick back there. Millis plays a long ball. Van Wyck gives chase. She'll tap it back to Plashko. Millis looking on the wing to Corey Millis. They must be related. Corey's a freshman on the outside. Emily Hill brings it down, looking to the outside. Good pressure, Molly Bush causes the turnover. Plays it up to Vries with space. Vries back to Bush, and that's a tap in the goal. Good run, Molly, to her credit. You know, she deserved that goal. She made the play and then kept the run going right to the middle of the field. And Vries unselfishly slid it back to her. Nicely on the ground. Simple to finish that one. Got inside position on the defender and able to tuck in the back of the net. So 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the first half. Wildcats open up 2-0 lead.
Scoring for the Wildcats, number 10, Molly Bush. The assist to number 11, Caleb Reeves. In the 36th minute. The time of the goal is 35 minutes, 20 seconds.
Bush, good touch up. Here comes Vries with space. Shakopee defender has to give space. Slide it right back over, and Bush, they just about did it again. That was almost identical, but Molly tried going top shelf, short side, instead of low far corner. But again, that's chemistry with those two. You know they both can run. You know Vries is going to cause the defender to have to sag and respect that speed. And unless you're right up on her, you know, bodying her right away and not letting her turn with the ball, you better get back. Long ball looking for Bush. She'll come down with a touch. Good defense there. That was number 6, Maddie Steiner. Bush comes away with it, though. Cross Schoberg, and that shot in on goal. I think Grace is going to be thinking about that one tomorrow in science class, and what the heck. Good touch in the inside, ball outside. Rosak plays that one well. Boy, Eagan, I will say, they're just not giving any space away. Breeze now. Expecting her speed, taps it by her. And the cross knocked out by Hutton. Good defense coming over from the far side.
Wildcats, this will be their 4th. This will be from the near side.
But that's what makes Kayla so dangerous up there. You got to respect her speed and lay off her. You try and step up on her, and she'll go tap and run past you. Corner taken by Rosak on the near side here.
Corner kick out of bounds. Goal kick Sabres.
J.C. Borman coming into the game.
J.C. Borman, number 22.
Senior captain. I'm sorry, senior arrest. Borman into the game, fresh legs, brings it down. Good run by Rosak. Little nutmeg move there. And it gets cleared up the sidelines. Borman with a nifty turn, looking for Breeze up top.
1 minute remaining in the first half. 1 minute.
Schoberg, Breeze, tap it back to her. Oh. Should look at that one on film and say, yeah, I probably should have passed that. Ball taken out of the air by Hennon. Hennon with the turn. And Borman fights the arm battle. Swing and a miss there by Abby McKenzie. Schoberg. Ball outside. Here comes Borman with some space. Lines it up. Short side, trying to cross it. Turned out to be a shot.
10 seconds. That shot, 22, J.C. Borman.
And this will bring us to the end of the first half. Wildcats on top of this one, 2-0 over Shakopee. Possession-wise, Shakopee hung with them, but a couple of dangerous scoring plays created by Kayla Vrees and Molly Bush. So we'll step away at the end of the first half here. Again, Wildcats up 2-0. Welcome back to the Eagan Wildcat game. I was just down trying to get some food out of the candy bag, so I'll try not to stuff my mouth with it while I'm talking here. But shots on goal in the first half. Wildcats 9 shots, 7 on goal. Shakopee 2, both of those were on goal. Wildcats had 4 corner kicks. Fouls were 8 against Eagan, 2 against Shakopee, and it was he was calling a lot of touch fouls, but I think he was right. We were a little bit physical, and in that first half, but Shakopee played with us very well. Time of possession, I wish that was a stat that was easily able to be kept. But I think Shakopee played with the Wildcats pretty well. Eagan going from right to left in their home whites. Nice surprise, or nice to see the Wildcats in that first half. The play in the midfield, controlled the ball pretty well, shut down a Shakopee team that likes space or likes to work in tight space in the middle of the field and control the ball. And Eagan played a good, strong, physical, in-your-face defense, and kind of quieted that down for the Sabres. Darkness is set in for the second half here. Lights are on. It's going to be tougher for me to read numbers, so bear with me. It's Bush on the far side with the shot. So Wildcats defensively in that first half also did a nice job not allowing Shakopee to build any of their attack. They've got a couple of goal scorers, Amy Feuder, with 6 goals already this year. Bailey Bakken, number 10, with 2 goals and an assist. Solid players, and the Wildcats did a nice job, quieting that attack. Pressure here by Vries, playing the ball back. Looks like a big cross coming. Collision in the middle and cleared out. Plinsky. Over to Abigail McKenzie, and that rolls in off the foot of Nora McClune. So Shakopee again with the clear. There's a foul. Free kick coming from the 20-yard line. About a 30-yard kick on goal. Molly Bush to take that. Be interesting to see if she chips this up looking for a teammate, or she tries to put this on frame. Wall was set up 9 yards away. Didn't count that right. And the ball is in on frame. And rolls right straight to the keeper. Sam Pesiera. Schoberg tries to turn. And Wick clears it up into the corner. Good pressure here by Schoberg. She comes away with it. Holds it in. Nifty move. And great defensive play there. That was Brooke Davies earning the goal kick on that. She was pinned in. Played a little back heel off Schoberg, and goalkeeper walks to the far side of the field for a goal kick. Bush looking to slide it through to Vries. That was almost a handball. Good run here by McClune.
Goal kick, Sabres. Shot taken, Norma McClune, number 14, out of bounds.
Ball playing up, finds its way all the way back to Boyk. A little bit of a bump there. Ball called, I think that's Olivia Legg. And Rosak's going to take the free kick. Ball played in nicely into the box, and that'll be headed out. Should be a corner kick. And another corner kick for the Wildcats.
First for the second half.
In the game.
For the Wildcats now is number 15, Ellen Pagoyas. Coming off number 12, Mandy Conkle.
So Pagoyas in, junior midfielder. Ball headed out there nicely by Shakopee. Here's Fuda. And a great hustle coming back by the Wildcats. Polinsky not letting anybody turn. Push over to Vrees. Vrees with the interception. And Bush has it come down. Schoberg looking for the shot, and that goes just high and wide.
Grace Schoberg, number 7, out of bounds. Okay.
Ray Schoberg with a couple nice scoring chances this evening. Ball played back in, back to the keeper. Ball brought down, Breeze with some space. Good defensive play there by Shakopee. Long ball played in. Boyk tracks it down. Pressured hard by Maddie Caney. Caney looking across it, and they force a throw in deep in the Wildcat end. So throw in for Shakopee. Ooh, Eagan had numbers defensively, and the loose ball came out. Shot got knocked wide by Maddie Steiner. If you're going to have that many bodies there, you shouldn't let anybody get a shot off. Ball headed back in by Hennon. Throwing Shakopee. Nope, throwing Shakopee. Olivia Legg to take it. Ooh. Playing the advantage. Ball in. Ooh, and just tapped out. That'll be a corner kick. There was a foul call. The referee let the advantage go, resulting in a little bit of a scoring chance for the Sabres, and it results in a corner kick. First of the evening for Shakopee.
From the near side on the kick for the Sabres, Kayla Helgamo, number 13.
Helgamo taking the kick. Ball played in nicely to the top of the box. Oh, and it just squirts through everybody. Far side played back in again. Here's bodies. This is trouble. And an area clear, resulting in a second corner kick.
Corner kick for the Sabres. This will be their second. From the far side, moving over to take the kick, Kayla Hildemo, number 14.
So we got Bailey Bakken for Shakopee right in the middle of the 6-yard box. And a number of people will be making runs. Heavy Feuder on the far post, trying to track this down. 17 Brooke Davies. Knocks it back in, cleared out nicely by the Wildcats. And Feuder knocks it wide.
Goal kick Wildcats.
Some substitutions coming in for Eagan and Shakopee.
Substitution coaches, 3 for the Wildcats. In the game, Chloe Miller, number 2. Back in Emily Cronkite, number 24. Back in Julia Barter, number 8. 5 substitutions for the Sabres. Back in Jessica Millis, number 2. Sarah Tului, number 9. Number 12, Corey Millis. Number 15.
Long ball played in. Here's Rees. Tracks it down with the body and a shot and a goal. And again, that's her speed up top. Kayla Rees, patient with the ball, brings it down with her body, right to her foot, and slides it in on goal. Here's a look at this again. Clearly onside, brings it down. Keeper not much of a chance there. Years back, Kayla was playing up a couple of levels with the premier team. She was a little bit nervous, used to playing defense. We put her in up top, and she said, I'm not used to playing forward. I said, just run and shoot the ball. You'll be fine. Sure enough, she ran, she shot the ball. She knocked a couple over the goal, didn't get a goal, but she had eased into the game a little bit better that way. And, you know, it's nice that Turk has that versatility with a kid who can run and a kid who can play shutdown defense. Kayla makes the coach's job a little bit easier.
Wildcats goal scored by Kayla Breeze, assisted by Abigail McKenzie at 51-19.
So Wildcats take a 3-0 lead with 27 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second half. Flinsky with the header. Ooh, looked like they bumped heads on that. That was Chloe Miller for Eagan and number 10, Bailey Bakken. Big throw, Emily Cronkite now. Trying to chase it down. That'll go for a throw in for the Wildcats. Flick in, that was Ellen Pagoy's. Oh, nice shot there. Ball got off her foot. That was Emily Cronkite.
Emily Cronkite, number 24.
Ball played in the near side, slides out of bounds. Throwing some more substitutions for the Wildcats. In the game, number 3, Ainsley Ditzlefson.
Number 5, Erica Quick. And back in the game, J.C. Borman, number 22.
Erica Quick and J.C. Borman coming back in.
18, Lauren Rozak. 17, Brooke Lipinski. And number 13, Abigail McKenzie.
Cronkite looking for Breeze. Breeze comes away with it. Diagonal run. Good slide. And that was Julia Barger looking to slide it across to Cronkite. Was intercepted, cleared out. A little bit of a collision there. Eagan has done a good job, once again tonight, playing defense, stepping up, not giving any space, and just closing down, not giving the other team any room. Good players, you give them room, and they create issues. There's a good ball by Vries. And that was Julia Barger sliding that one just wide. But Vries kind of slid that through the defenders. Good weight on that ball. Barger could just run in on it and shoot. Good defense by the Sabres. Shakopee coach continues to run players in and out, looking to gain some experience in these games. They've toughened up their schedule. They added a Mounds View team to their schedule in place with St. Paul Central, and they're playing in the tough South Suburban Conference. So they've got their work cut out for them, and with, like I said, a mix of a few girls from each class, trying to build a program with numbers like that will take some time, but they're looking at this as being a long process, and they're building the program for the future. So good to the coach for getting people in, getting experience, and this team, they've played well. They've just gotten beat on a few dangerous offensive plays by the Wildcats. Here's a good turn here. Number 10 making a run. That's Bailey Bakken. Good run here. Looking for Vries. Taylor with the turn, playing it back. Looking to slide it outside, and a good clear by Shakopee. Nice defense by the Wildcats. That's Chloe Miller. Ball played across, looking for a forward, and there's a really nice job by Lauren Boyk back there. Intercepted the ball, kept it at her feet, looked calm and composed. Bogoys. Good step. That was number 15, Kenzen Dottie. Erica Quick looking for space. And Jessica Millis comes up with it. That slides out of bounds. She was looking for Bailey Bakken. Boy clears it out of there. Good touch in and out. And Breeze off to the races again. Ball played out to the side. Julia Barger gives chase. Into Breeze, and she taps it just wide.
Sabres. 3 substitutions for Shakopee. Returning, adding Kenny number 3, and Steiner number 6. And Saya Hutton, number 7.
Keeper's down. Sam Pesquera. She's got a leg cramp, or she tweaked something.
Black has stopped injury on the field. Center referee calling the trainer. Black has stopped for the injury.
So Justine Holm steps onto the field, backup keeper, and she might get some playing time here. Eagan huddles up at midfield, talking about school, boys. Yeah, see, they talked about boys and they all ran away. Must have been Plashko talking about the boys. So Turk calls them over to keep their heads focused. Coach Ozturk in his 4th season here at Eagan. I think it's 4th. Started off his tenure here with back-to-back state titles. And has built a culture of winning, culture of responsibility. And he manages to get a lot out of the girls he's got on the team. So we're ready for the restart here. Again, backup keeper Justine Holm get a chance to loosen up her leg right away. Goal kick out, pressure applied by Barger. Freeze comes away with it, and a shot and a big save there. Tested right away, Justine Holm. That wasn't by accident that Kayla took that shot from there. She knew there was a fresh keeper in the net that hadn't touched the ball, and she gave it a whack. Foul called against the Wildcats, free kick, just on the other side of midfield. Kick taken by Captain Kayla Helgamo. Good touch, Hoik. And Titlefson with the clear. Titlefson outside looking for Vries. Vries, he's a runner. Oh, and the ball. Nice play by Hutton as she read that play, and her speed got her back into position. Ball chased down, forced out of bounds. Pressure applied from Ditlevson. Throw looking for Rees. Sneaks all the way through. And cleared out. That was number 9. To Louis. And that's a throw in for the Wildcats. Throwing Wildcats again. And in the grab by Justine Holm. It's a tough job coming in cold off the bench and having to touch the ball a few times. Made a big save. It's a handball by Shakopee. So free kick to be taken by Jessica Van Wyck. Big kick. All the way through. Kayla's got to just run at the keeper as soon as that ball is fired. She knows she can kick it that far. Good control. There's Julia Barger. Solid defense. Pressure, pressure, pressure. Not allowing her to turn. She laid it off backwards, and that was the right play. Barger again making the turn. And the cross. McGoy with a nifty move. Back to Barger. Nice cleared out by Hutton. Ball played up. This finds a way through. It's number 3, Maddie Caney. Did a nice job shielding the defender and just had it poked away at the last second.
More substitutions for the Sabres. Back in.
Even Coach Ozturk, I think, is asking his girls to control things a little bit more.
Number 4 back in. Justin O'Fallon, number 13, back in for the Sabres.
Eagan's making it a little bit easier here. They're packing things in, not spreading out, having an overlapping run from the outside, either defender stepping up or keeping that forward wide. And the Shakopee defense has tightened down. They've clamped down in the middle of the field and made it a little bit tough. If it wasn't for the big run from Breeze early on, this would be a tighter game. So we're just inside 15 minutes left. Wildcats holding on to that 3-0 lead. Detlefsen plays it up to the corner. And substitutions again coming in for Shakopee.
Number 5 and Brooke Davies, number 17.
Good run by Breeze. Looking to slide it over the middle. Oh, and there's a shot, just goes high and wide. That was definitely Cronkite.
Substitution for the Wildcats into the game is number 21, Taylor Grevin. Number 16, Jessica Lake.
So substitution coming into the game, Taylor Grevin. And Caleb Rees will slide back to middle defender spot. Rest her legs to run another day. Detlefsen back to Pagoy. Looking outside, and that was cleared back out by Shakopee. Boyk with a step. Let him play advantage. You're going to call the foul, and she comes away with the ball. Let her play.
All Sabres, free kick for the Wildcats.
Kick taken by Lauren Boyk. Ball flicked in. Detlefson plays it to the corner, gives chase. Smart play there by Kenzen Dottie to earn a throw in for the Shakopee. Ball played to the outside. Cleared up and headed out. McDavies on a throw in. Throw in for Shakopee. Big throw, flick on. Turk had breezed in the right spot at that time. She cleared it out of bounds. Throwing again. Substitutions coming into the game.
Substitutions, one for each team. For Shakopee, Maddie Steiner, number 6, back in. Into the game now for the Wildcats is number 23, Emma Jagger. And now for the Wildcats, Julia Harder, number 8.
So throw comes back.
And coming out for Shakopee,
Number 6, Steiner. Ball played in, ping-ponged around, and cleared out by the Wildcats. Giving chase on the far side, that's Maddie Steiner. Oh, I'm sorry, I think that's Olivia Legg over there. Throwing Shakopee. So with 10 minutes left, we've got some new faces for Eagan into the game. Shakopee continues their rotation of players, and a shot and a save there by Megan Plashko. It's had a relatively quiet evening. Megan's parents, of course, don't mind that. Megan probably gets a little bit antsy. It's okay to have a team play well in front of you, Megan. Nice control here by the Sabres. Ball played up. Boyk. Good touch to Pagoy. Long ball down the corner. Cleared nicely by Brooke Davies. Good tackle there. Ball played over on the side. Here's a nice run. And a shot just wide.
Number 21, wide of the goal.
They're grabbing with that shot just wide.
Goal kick Sabres. 3 substitutions for Shakopee. Maddie Kane, number 3. Corey Millis, number 12. And
Here's a look at that again.
Fugui, number 9. All back in.
She took a look up at the defender and rushed her shot just a little bit. Good ball here. Nice job by the Shakopee keeper to come out and play that. Good ball win in the middle of the field there by Eagan. Patience, build the attack. So we're going to Eagan instead of Shakopee. Nice cut there by Miller, but it slides out of bounds. Throw for the Wildcats. Cronkite gets knocked out, falls down. Throw in for Shakopee. Good movement. Keeping Megan awake. Here's the best build-up we've seen in a little bit here. Touch it back to her. Help her. Oh. Good one-touch passes. Eagan moving the ball up the field. And these are some of the younger players showing that, and Turk's got to have a little bit of a smile on his face. He won't admit it to anybody, but he's got to be smiling there with some quality ball movement. Justine home with the kick. Five minutes left in the game. Good run here, earning a throw in. And throw in for Shakopee.
Substitution for Shakopee, Jessica Millis, number 2, back in the game. And off number 10, Haley Baca.
Ball block, good pressure again by the Wildcats. And just touched out of bounds. Foul called on Eagan.
Foul on the Wildcats, free kick for the Sabres.
Free kick taken. That was Maddie Steiner. Steiner again. Good turn, but that slides out of bounds. Hutton heads that one out of bounds. And Wildcat throw in. Ball controlled. Defense there by Steiner. Earning a goal kick. Steiner in tight quarters.
Ball out of bounds.
Managed
Goal
to
kick. Shakopee.
control the ball just long enough to have Eagan kick it out of bounds. Just under 2.5 minutes left in this one. Wildcats enjoying that 3-0 lead. Throwing Shakopee. Shakopee making a final push here. Second defender helps out. Earns a throw in for Eagan. And there's Kayla Reese showing off a little bit of the defense that makes her valuable to this team. Shot a big defensive save there by the Eagan defenders. And throwing for the Wildcats.
1 minute remaining in the second half. 1 minute.
Ball played up. Breeze settles it down. Detlefson misses that tap to the outside. Forward making a run. .30 left.
Ten seconds.
Big ball played in. Flash go. Let's that one go off her hands, out of bounds, and the Wildcats will take this one 3-0 over the Shakopee Sabres. Eagan actually came on, played a strong, solid second half. A lot of shutdown defense, really didn't allow a whole lot to take place on the Shakopee threats. And, you know, Shakopee came into the game being able to score some goals. They have some quality players, and you know, the defense applied by Eagan did shut them down pretty well. So thank you again for watching tonight's broadcast from Eagan TV. This is John Jacobson checking out. And Wildcats, again, 3-0 over Shakopee.